Hello, I'm Pam Hoffman, Everyday Spacer.
I'm Jeff Miller, 2049 Outfitters.
At Everyday Spacer, we show regular folks how to personally and directly participate in space exploration, science, and astronomy. We're here on Friday nights at 9 p.m. Pacific Time, 12 midnight Eastern Time, and 1 p.m. on Saturday in Hong Kong. We're broadcasting live from Thousand Oaks, California. Thank you so much for joining us. You remember last February when we talked about the Robotic Telescope Network? It was the show Micro Observatory Operating Ground-Based Micro Observatories.
Yep, kind of a redundant title.
That was my fault. Well, I got an email this week, and they have posted it's called NASA's Astrophoto Challenges. And there are 2 challenges you can participate in beginning on July the 1st. I have some links here. Let me go ahead and add the first one into the chat. And that is the explanation, I believe it is, for... No, that's our show. So here we have the information.
Oh, that's the one where we talked about micro observatories.
Right, we talked about the robotic network. So here's the... Gotta add them. Sorry. Here is the information about the challenges. And then on the 23rd, they did a whole Zoom on how it works and what you're going to be doing. And I'm thinking we'll learn a little bit more about that between now and next week and talk about it again some more. How's that sound?
Yeah. Could always use topics to talk about.
Yep.
So this week, Pam is doing another Zooniverse project, Gravity Spy, and we'll be back in 6.8 seconds. Okay, it's help scientists at LIGO search for gravitational waves, the elusive ripples of space-time.
And you remember that was a pretty famous kind of visual and sound, and I have the clip right here. It's going to last for a few seconds, so we'll be right back. So you'll probably remember that from about 2015.
It didn't seem like it was that long ago, but...
I know, it doesn't, does it? And they were different because they were from 2 different locations.
Yeah. And so here's Pam talking about what we actually do with that data.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Jeff. So...
Oh, share the screen.
Okay, great. Here it is. Here it is on Zooniverse. It's called Gravity Spy, and it is a very new project with Zooniverse. And they talk about that here. Then Jeff read before, help scientists at LIGO research for, and LIGO is Laser
Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory. Note that gravitational wave is actually 2 words, but they don't capitalize the W for wave because I guess they didn't want it to be like whoa.
Like whoa. And this is actually a fantastic way to help do real science. And I took pictures of those, and to me, these were the really famous ones that chirp and then whoop. And I did have, I think we shared that link already, but we can later too if it's not there. All right, so I am going to delve into this project a little more called Gravity Spy. And this is the next part of that page. They're only 10% complete. And I've seen just one other project with more volunteers. And so this is quite a few people, 25,000 with almost 5 million classifications of almost 2 million subjects. And there it is, 157,000 completed. That's where they get the 10% complete, right? And this is really cool because you get to teach your computer how to do this. And it turns out that, again, computers aren't very good at figuring things out like this. It takes humans to distinguish them and kind of train the computers on how to do it. Oh, there's that laser. Yeah.
And we're just a correction here. We're not teaching you. You're not teaching your computer how to do it. You're teaching their computer how to do it.
Their computers, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's really cool about this is about a century ago, before this was discovered, Einstein predicted this event and basically thought that we would never be able to see it. So 100 years later, we found them. And
101 years later.
It's 100 years. And these are the organizations involved with it. Cal State Fullerton.
Yay.
Yeah, Jeff's family is very familiar with that. And look at this, LIGO Scientific Collaboration. You get to work with them, LIGO. And NSF, not safe for work. Not safe for work. It's the National Space Foundation in Northwestern Sierra.
Is it National Science Foundation?
National Science Foundation, yes, you're absolutely right. Syracuse University School of Information Studies. So there's lots of really cool organizations involved with this project. And that's how a lot of these Zooniverse projects go. And they have the typical navigation. You click on the About, and you get some more information about finding these ripples in space-time. And that talks about Albert Einstein predicting them. And then we found them. They have a graphic of this interferometer, and showing how they split the signals.
And that's actually how it looks. They actually have rectangles of stuff. Of equipment.
Well, it's probably a block diagram, but there's a couple different locations, and we saw that up here. They had the Hanford, Washington, and Livingston, Louisiana, and it's actually helpful to see how they're different. That's part of how they figured out that these were in fact two supermassive black holes colliding. I remember that when it happened way back in 2015. All right, so let's see. This is the thing you're going to be doing in this project. You're basically going to be classifying and characterizing glitches. Of course, there's lots more to read. They give you some animations of what these look like, these glitches. And again, you're classifying these because it's very hard for computers to do it. So you're going to be helping them to train the computers. And here's the project. Citizen scientists will sift through the enormous amount of LIGO data to produce a robust gold standard glitch data set that can be used to seed and train machine learning algorithms. Also, machine learning algorithms will learn from this classified data set to sort through more LIGO data and choose the most interesting abnormal glitches that'll actually get kicked back to people to classify. Citizen scientists will further classify and characterize these glitch morphologies, determining new glitch categories to be used in the training of machine learning algorithms. So then we run into the classifying part in that navigation bar. And here again, just like a lot of the other Zooniverse projects, you get several panels that are tutorial. So here's the first one. They give you the image and some information about it. It's called a spectrogram. It's showing a glitch from LIGO's data. And then they tell you about these glitches. They have some specific characteristics, and the ones that they want you to talk about the most are these blips, whistles, and if it's not either a blip or a whistle, just say none of the above. And these are generally kind of animated too in this tutorial. That's not something you see typically with these tutorials. I've seen a couple of them that do. But this was kind of the first one I encountered. And then I think Jeff found the next project that's got these as well. So they run through, and you can see the little dots down here. They run through about 4 different views of this particular glitch. And I think this is when you, so when you click on, in this case, it's a blip. You click on that right there, this button here. And then it pops up this thing and it tells you a little more about it. Let's see, did I actually put that there? So you actually do pick one of these 3, a blip, a whistle, or none of the above. It gives you some information. You hit the identify here. and then the done will highlight, and you can click on that too. So really, you just read through these. Pick the one that best resembles it, and if it doesn't look like any of the things there, just it's none of the above.
Mm-hmm.
And then you keep going through the tutorial, and they show you the whistle kind. And the great part about these, you can actually run these when you get the image itself. You can play them, and they will go through the 4 different views. You can actually pick the speed at which they go to, so you can slow them down or speed them up to get a little bit better idea of what they are. And so there's more information. You want to read these so that you actually understand what they're looking for and how to help them the best you can. So let's see what else we have. And then we have other things. They're not a blip. They're not a whistle. They are something else.
An alien wearing a sombrero.
That's what it looks like to me too. Or a fish. And we'll get into a little bit more about the fish later. So here you go. You click the one. I think this is, none of the above. Click identify. Click the done button. And here they have something else. So there's lots and lots and lots and lots of different kinds of glitches in this data set. You're really like pre-sorting them.
Yeah, it's kind of like the last one, last week's, where they weren't trying to identify what type of distant galaxy it was or how it was moving.
Right.
They just wanted to weed out any of the nearby stuff.
Yes.
So it was either nearby or there was a distant galaxy or nothing. They don't care. They just want to get rid of the nearby stuff. Here, they want to learn what the glitches are so that they can get them out of their data.
Yeah, it's kind of a pre-sort. So you tell them about a couple of kinds and click none of the above for the rest, and you keep moving on. But yes, seriously, just read all these different things and try it out. It's really very easy. I probably did 10 to 15 of them in the matter of a few minutes. So I think this is one of the last ones, and they just keep telling you exactly how this works and what they're looking for and how to do it. All right, so there you go. Let's go. So I did, in fact, find several. Oh, hello.
Hi, Daniela.
From Mexico. Welcome.
Yeah.
Lovely seeing you here. I did go and do some of these, like I said, and I found blips and a couple of them were whistles too, but mostly blips or none of the above. And they encourage you to sign in or sign up, which allows you, and I actually bigified it here, to see more glitch types. And that makes sense. You learn how to do it, and they'll give you some more work to do. Yeah. I think they really want you to sign it.
Yeah, and you can see why they would want to do it, because they can't really track how well you're doing unless you sign in. So once they can know that you're doing well, they'll give you more detail to work with.
So yeah, I figured, let's see, I tried, this one here, thought it was probably a blip. Oh, and here's where you can see, you push the play, this gives you the speed, and they'll run through, you see there's 4 different images for this particular glitch, and you can run them fast or slow, just to get a better idea if in fact it's probably a blip, but they're looking for something symmetrical. A couple of them I actually put none of the above. And so here is one of the live ones. I picked blip for that one, and you'll see the identify is highlighted. The done isn't yet. When you actually click identify, it will show up. See, it highlights the blip one there, and now you can click on done or done and talk. Just like some of the other Zooniverse projects, you can discuss these with some of the other people involved.
Yeah, it goes into their forum and...
Right.
Yeah.
So this one, not a blip, not a whistle. I clicked none of the above, and there are quite a few blips and none of the aboves. I finally did get a whistle at some point. Nope, not that one. But I just love the fish-looking thing, or the alien with a sombrero. All right, so let's see. Oh, here we go. Finally found a whistle, and these have a V shape or a W shape. Oh, hey, Dan.
Hey, Dan. Does this use the Bionic distributed computing protocol like SETI at home? No.
I don't think so, but there is a related thing that possibly does. It's called Einstein at home.
Yeah.
I didn't really cover that in this particular episode.
Yeah, because
but we can talk about that.
Yeah, in this case, your computer isn't actually doing any of this work.
No.
It's just our eyes doing it.
Right. You're going to be looking at these. Okay. Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Dan. Really appreciate that information. But no, you are looking at these. They deliver these in this view like this. You see the blip, the whistle, none of the above. You pick one, it pops up. It says identify, and then you come back and you click the done.
Mike Karras.
Oh, welcome, Mike. Thanks for joining us. I think this is the first time we've talked to you.
I don't recognize.
Well, hola is Spanish, right?
Yeah.
Tell us where you're from, Mike.
EUU.
Spell it out for us. We want to know. All right, so
European Union, maybe? I don't know.
Continuing on. Oh, and there it was. So I picked a whistle for this one. And it was like the first one I got. There were quite a few of the others. And there it is. They are whistles or radio frequency beat notes.
Oh.
And they have a W or a V shape.
Oh, Beaverton, Oregon.
Oh.
Okay. Very Spanish up there, Mike.
We still welcome you. Thanks for joining. All right. So what else did we have here? Oh, and the field guide. Let's see. Maybe I talk about this. Let's see. Do we have it? I know it shows up on the side.
No, I think you're too zoomed in on these to see.
I think I. But when you're in this, let me show you the view. When you're in the actual classify area, and you've passed the tutorial, and you're working inside where they deliver the images, and you get to choose. There's a little flag on the side, and it's the field guide. Now, my views here I have shared are only half of the field guide images. These just went on and on and on. But let me talk about it a little bit, because they actually go into other type of glitches. And some of them, 70 hertz line, 1080 line, pretty standard, scientific-y sounding. And then you get stuff like
air compressor,
blip, chirp, crown.
So some of them are based on how they sound, and some of them are based on how they look.
Right. And I just love
extremely loud. That's a scientific term.
That's very scientific. That's the technical term. And it looks extremely loud. But every single one of these, if you click into them, it'll pop up and give you more information about that particular glitch. And like I said, I only showed half of them in my screen share today. I just love the koi fish. And there's light modulation, they go on and on and on. And here we go. None of the above. Oh, paired doves. That's fun. And of course, just like a lot of the other Zooniverse projects, you get a talk and collect area as well.
And we're back. And
so yeah, if you have any questions about that, if you would like to know more, give us a shout. We would love to help you.
Yep. Put something in the comments, even if it's after this.
Yep.
We will still see the comments, and we'll
check, and I'll get notifications too,
yeah.
So I'll check for that as well.
Yeah. Okay. This next section is oh, hey Mike. Hey Daniel.
Hey Dan.
Yeah, exactly. They actually mentioned that the machine learning just isn't doing a very good job, so they want people to actually train the machine learning. So
yeah, you get to train the machines.
Yeah. Okay, so what you can see in the night sky this week, beginning June 25th through July 2nd. The moon is 15 days old. The last quarter moon is on July 1st. June 26th, Pluto and the moon are in conjunction. Look east after sunset as the moon rises about 2 hours after sunset. The moon is easily visible with the naked eye. Pluto requires
not so much.
Hubble or a spacecraft going by it. It's also ARRL Field Day, which is ham radio operators practice setting up.
Yeah, and Dan knows about this. They set up so that they can, practice communication, emergency communications, that kind of thing. Oh, hi, Mike. Fair enough. Yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah, we already saw that from. Okay. July 27th, Saturn and the Moon are in conjunction. Look east after sunset as the moon rises about 3 hours after sunset. Saturn and the moon are easily seen with the naked eye, but good luck seeing the rings with the moon that close and that bright.
Yeah.
You might. July 20 or June.
June 28th.
Yeah. I just can't wait for these years to go past us. June 28th. Pam will be interviewed on Ticker News, which is a streaming news website based on Australia. So,
and I keep asking people that I know in Australia, have they tuned into this ever? I think Dan has another comment.
Contest off-grid power supply mostly is field day.
Oh, field day, right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yes, if you want to get a hold of Dan, that is his call sign.
Yeah.
I knew you knew about that.
Yeah. Also on the June 28th, Jupiter and the moon are in conjunction. Look east after sunset as the moon rises about 4 hours after sunset. Jupiter and the moon are easily seen with the naked eye. June 30th, Neptune and the moon are in conjunction. Look for the moon rising around 11 p.m. The moon is easily seen with the naked eye. Neptune does require
optical,
a decent telescope. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
hello.
There's another. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Welcome back.
Yep.
Awesome seeing you. Hello. Yeah, it's finally at the right time. We're still here.
Yeah. Also, on the 30th, weekly space hangout. End of the season, and Pam Hoffman is on again, along with just about everyone else on there.
Anyone who's available, it's going to be Spacers Gone Wild, baby.
Yeah, there's a mental picture you need.
Bunch of PhDs. Squares.
Yeah.
How wild can it be?
No, the mental picture is them trying to be wild.
Oh, I see. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. National Meteor Watch Day is on the 30th, as well as International Asteroid Day, which having them on the same day just...
Never the twain shall meet.
Yeah, it sounds like a really bad day. But Dr. Brian May, better known as Brian May, the guitarist of Queen, is a huge proponent of Asteroid Day.
Yep.
I guess he likes rocks.
He likes
he's
rock.
a rocker. July 1st, last quarter moon rises at midnight and sets at noon the next day. And
Then we're back to the Friday night show.
July 2nd is our next show.
I thought I saw another one pop up.
Oh, yeah, Mike Karras. Are you getting pinged on LinkedIn like crazy from SpaceX right now?
Oh, haven't checked LinkedIn lately. No, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to check it out.
You'll have to tell us more about that, Mike. Now I'm curious.
Yeah.
So, if you or someone you know has done something interesting involving space exploration, science, astronomy, we would love to share our live. Join us again next Friday, July the 2nd, as we continue our Citizen Science series with Astronomy Rewind, another fairly new project on Zooniverse. And here is what they say about that. Your contributions unlock the information from old astronomy journals.
Which means reading handwriting of people.
Or cursive.
Yeah, cursive. Well, that's what handwriting is.
Right. Well,
handwriting of scientists.
Well, and it's like the star notes from the women computers back. Those were 100 years old or more. Anyway, I am working on bringing you some more guests. We've got Sarah Treadwell scheduled for July 23rd. We're working to get Valerie Stimac-Bailey here and Grant Blaisdell, as well as Chelsea Gould. And that's it for me. Do we have more questions? I thought I saw one pop up over there.
Dan, hamsci.org has great citizen science.
Ooh.
Too. Oh, okay. We'll have to take a look at that.
We will have to check that out. Did Mike say more too?
Oh.
I thought he did.
Yeah. I was hoping you'd know. Maybe just another round of funding. As a programmer, I keep getting hits. Oh, okay. Oh, so they're looking for funding. Maybe they're hitting you up. Yeah, I haven't gotten any of those.
I think they're always looking for funding.
Yeah.
Something reminds me. Did we share these over here before?
Yes.
We did. Awesome. Great. Thank you so much. All right. So anybody else have any thoughts or questions or comments? We would love to hear from you. Again, we will check.
Just a correction.
Yep.
No dash in that. hamsci.org.
All right. Hey, Dan, go ahead and put a live link into the comments as well. We'll find that later.
Yep.
Very cool.
Oh, that is
600
in the comments. Yeah. So wow. Yeah.
Oh, is it a link in the comments? Okay, so we can just click on that and find that.
Yeah.
And we will look for some of those other projects. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
So, wow, hiring 600 people. No, don't want to say anything bad about it, but Elon does tend to go through the people, doesn't he? He's always hiring.
Maybe.
And not necessarily growing too much. Seems to be a lot of churn. But hey, it'd be really great on your resume.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. All right. So like I said, let us know if you have any more comments, questions. We will be checking after the show as well. That's it for me. We will see you next Friday, July the 2nd. I can't believe it's July already. Did we get another one? I thought
no.
I saw one pop up.
Oh, we just
Mike, yeah.
Mike, yeah.
Mike knows.
Yeah. Yeah. So
awesome. All right. Thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.